Hey everyone, welcome back. This is where I dive into how Java keeps evolving through every era of tech. Whether you're a seasoned developer or just starting out, Java's story is one of constant reinvention, and today's chapter is a perfect example of that. Today, I'm going a bit old school but with a twist. Let's talk about Java plus Swing. Yeah, that classic framework that made desktop apps come alive way before web apps took over. Back in the late 90s and early 2000s, Swing was the go-to toolkit for anyone who wanted to build a professional-looking application that could run on any operating system. Before there was React, before Flutter or even Android, Java Swing was already letting developers build interactive GUI applications. It was revolutionary for its time, giving programmers the power to create windows, dialogues, and all sorts of interactive elements without worrying about platform differences. It gave you buttons, tables, menus, and literally everything you needed to whip up complex systems. Think accounting tools, simulation dashboards, or even early IDEs. Swing's flexibility meant you could design anything from a simple calculator to a full-blown enterprise management suite. Swing was the face of Java's golden age on the desktop. Offices, schools, and labs everywhere relied on Swing-powered apps for daily work, and it became a symbol of cross-platform reliability. But here's the wild part. In 2025, Swing still isn't dead. In fact, it's quietly powering more software than you might expect, even as new frameworks come and go. Tons of universities and companies still use it to teach the basics of event-driven programming and how UI logic actually works. It's a fantastic way to introduce students to the core concepts of user interface design, and it's simple enough for beginners to pick up quickly. And here's where it gets really interesting. Swing apps can now tap into modern AI APIs. Developers are bridging the gap between classic desktop software and cutting-edge artificial intelligence, making old-school apps smarter than ever. Imagine building a desktop app that predicts sales, analyzes text, or even generates images, right from a familiar Java interface, thanks to integrations with OpenAI or TensorFlow. The possibilities are endless, and it's all happening within the same framework that's been around for decades. Swing is old, but it's AI-enhanced and even hybridized with web tech now. Developers are mixing in web views, embedding browser components, and giving classic apps a fresh, modern look. You'll still spot Swing inside engineering tools, data visualizers, or educational platforms all over the place. These apps are often mission-critical, and Swing's stability keeps them running year after year. Developers are even embedding Python machine learning models or REST APIs into Swing UIs for rapid prototyping. This cross-language integration means you can experiment with the latest tech without leaving the comfort of Java. It's lightweight, works offline, and is surprisingly handy for edge-based AI systems. If you need a reliable interface in a remote location, Swing is still a top choice. If Swing proves anything, it's that old doesn't mean obsolete. It means reliable and super adaptable. The framework's longevity is a testament to its solid design and the creativity of the developers who keep pushing it forward. So, next time you see a clean Java window pop up on your screen, remember, that's Swing, still swinging strong in 2025. It's a living piece of software history and it's still making an impact. And if you're curious about what comes next, stick around. Tomorrow, I'm jumping into Java FX and how it takes GUIs to a whole new level with animation and modern design. We'll see how Java continues to innovate, building on the legacy of Swing while embracing the future.